What's up guys, Lou here, and as you can tell, the space is a little cramped right now. That's because I have teamed up with Best Buy to put together the ultimate back-to-school gadget guide. These are my picks, and I've got a reason for every single one, so stick around and let's get into it. This is from the RL series, BenQ. Now I chose this one for a couple of reasons. It's an incredible gaming monitor. It has some of the best input lag, or lack of input lag, of any monitor on the market. That means when you have an input on your controller, some kind of instruction, a button press, etc., it's gonna happen on screen incredibly quickly. That's different than response time, but when it comes to response time, this thing is quick as well, 1 millisecond to be more specific. So it's a 27-inch display. It's got dual HDMIs, so a couple of different sources. There's another cool feature, which is this little hook on the side, and this is used to house your headphones. So you always know where they are, and they're up off the desk and out of your way. Now on the back, you also have a headphone out and a line in. Sort of act as a mini receiver, if you will. It's also got a DVI port and a traditional VGA port, so there are some options for interfacing with other stuff. I almost forgot to mention is this little ridge here. This might just look like a design feature, but check this out. There's actually some rubber up here, and that's gonna be the perfect spot to house your controllers. A really well thought out little feature. You're always looking for a place to put these. BenQ RL series, my monitor choice for the ultimate dorm room. Next up, we have a mouse. This is my favorite right here, the MX Master from Logitech. Incredibly comfortable. These are sort of the leaders in the space when it comes to precision mousing. I said precision mousing. Plus, this can use Bluetooth or a receiver. It'll work on Mac or PC, and it can be paired to multiple devices at once. This thumb wheel on the side for horizontal scrolling. You've also got this really unique free spinning wheel in your traditional scroll wheel section here. Very satisfying clicks. This is just a fantastic package, up to 40 days of battery life. If you want the best in the business, it is probably the MX Master from Logitech. So this gets my vote for the mouse choice in this ultimate back to school gadget guide. What do we have next, AJ? It's an external hard drive. I know, not the most exciting thing in the world, but you're gonna be doing a lot of work, and it's not any good to you if you lose it all. So this is a place to back it up. It's also a place for all your multimedia. You know, I'm always thinking about the entertainment side as well. This is a 1 terabyte Thunderbolt bus powered drive, and in this case that means up to 110 megabyte per second transfers. It's a little bit rugged as well, so if you do drop it, bump it, it has a little bit of extra protection. Lastly, the cable is built right in. It sort of just slides around the outside, and then there's a little, is it a flap? It's a cover that keeps it contained. Say you happen to go to your friend's dorm room and they don't have Thunderbolt capabilities on their computer, but you still want to share files. This still has USB on it, USB 3.0 to be specific, so no matter what computer you're interfacing with, you are covered. So I talked a little bit earlier about entertainment, and I think it's important for your dorm room lifestyle, your back to school lifestyle. It really all starts right here. This is a PlayStation 4. I'm sure you've seen one before. Combo kit comes with the new Batman Arkham Knight. Heard fantastic things about this game. This was a very tough decision going with the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One. Obviously, there are very passionate people on either side of the console spectrum. There are many cross-platform games available, and I think the most important thing to consider when deciding on the console you want to take with you off to your college, just consider which one are your friends on, which one are they gaming on, and then that's probably the best one for you. In my case, it's PlayStation. Headphones. Very important. I have a very intimate relationship with my headphones. This is the new version of a pair of Sonys that I've been using for a year now, maybe over a year. The MDR ZX770BT. This is their latest in wireless Bluetooth headphones. Now the reason I've chosen these is because they're versatile. They can be used with a wire or without. They also don't feature active noise cancellation. I've never been a huge fan of active noise cancellation. Requires more battery life, gives you that odd sense of compression on your ears, at least for some people. Now this is subjective. They make an active noise canceled version. It's got a microphone in it too, so when you pair this with your cell phone, you can go ahead and answer phone calls. Now this is gonna work with your PlayStation as well as your laptop, with or without cables, and as you can see here, it even has NFC. That's one of my favorite features. It means that when you want to pair with a new device, say your phone, for example. I hope it features NFC. Simply tap the two. You are then paired, and you're listening to your favorite podcast or whatever it is that you do with headphones. These are capable of up to 17 hours battery life, and in my testing, they get very close to that. So as you'd imagine, you're not charging them that often, and you pretty much always have juice when you need it. 17 hours. You could go to Tokyo. Can I get to Tokyo? 17 hours? Tokyo, baby. You're probably gonna need a backpack to carry all this stuff around. This one is from a company called Thule. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They're out of Sweden. This one sort of checks all the boxes for things you should be looking for. And it includes something that's a little bit unusual, this safe zone up here, which is like a hard portion for storing something like sunglasses or important electronics and gadgets. As you can see here, you can put sunglasses back here, you can put your phone up top. It's also water resistant, so if it rains, you should be okay. On the inside of this little pocket here, you can feel there's like a coating, a plastic coating, so that water hopefully won't penetrate. And the zippers themselves, very satisfying. You have a big compartment in the back for a laptop as well as an iPad. And this front compartment here, some organizational stuff for pens, various school-related stationery. And then there's a really big main compartment as well. You'll likely be using for textbooks, unfortunately. Sound. Very important. I'm a big fan of sound, and this is going to improve it compared to, say, the speakers on your phone or your laptop. It's the JBL Pulse, and what's special about it compared to other Bluetooth speakers is that it lights up. You're at college, and you might do a little bit of partying, and when you show up with this thing, people are gonna know. They're gonna see the lights moving along like an equalizer. They're gonna know that you mean business. Party business. Now, often people think that a Bluetooth speaker will only work with Bluetooth, but many of them, like this one, actually have an auxiliary input as well, meaning you could connect this to the stationary setup that I proposed earlier with the BenQ monitor and even the laptop and PlayStation and everything connected. You could take the auxiliary out from the monitor, and that'll essentially take both of your HDMI inputs from your computer as well as your PlayStation and send that audio through to this speaker, which is going to be better than either of those things independently. That said, this works incredibly well as a Bluetooth speaker also, so if somebody comes over to visit you and your setup, they might be visiting your setup first and then you, then they can connect via Bluetooth on their smartphone and stream music that way. So it's a versatile solution without the need for a lot of outboard gear, something that's easy to travel with. Now, this one is not something that you absolutely need. This is just something that I'm really into in a very intense way. This is the new RX100 from Sony. Pretty much the best pocket camera ever made. The perfect companion to a wonderful college experience. This thing has an incredible lens, an incredible sensor. It now shoots 4K video and high frame rate video for slow motion stuff. With the giant aperture on the lens, you're gonna have a much easier time taking pictures in low light, which is probably what you'll be dealing with at those parties I'm talking about. The new RX100 Mark IV from Sony. Another camera. This is a different kind of camera meant to actually stay in your space. It's the new camera from Nest, which has an incredibly wide field of view. This is gonna help you to protect all this stuff I'm talking about, very important. Comes with a slick application for checking in on your space, right? You know, seeing if anything unusual is going on. You can also set up alerts so you're the first to know if anything fishy is going down. Why have all this cool stuff if you're not even gonna protect it? Cables. A necessary evil, but believe it or not, something that I'm incredibly excited about. I like innovations in the cable space, and a few of these here are representations of that. One of my favorite manufacturers happens to be Tilt for that very reason. As you can see, this Flip Duo here is not only both a micro USB and lightning cable, but it also now has a reversible USB connector, so you can't plug it in the wrong way. That is a win, my friends. Also from Tilt, this flat short cable, which, believe it or not, is incredibly convenient. It'll never be tangled when you're looking for it, and when you don't need that extra cabling, this is a way to stay organized. We've also got this battery pack, one of my favorites. Again, it's very slim and it has built-in cables, so built-in lightning as well as micro USB. This fits in your back pocket, incredibly slender, one of my favorites. Couple of extra HDMIs and audio cables, can't go wrong with those. And then my new favorite accessory this surge protector from Belkin, which features rotating, look at this, rotating outlets. So no matter how big your power bricks are, you can actually use all the outlets that you've paid for. You know the drill. You need power. A phone. This is the bonus round. You might already have a phone, but if you don't, and you're looking for one to complete the ultimate gadget setup for back to school, this is probably it. This is my favorite. This is what's in my pocket. It's the S6 Active, a tough, rugged version of the Galaxy S6 from Samsung. This one is going to give you water resistance. It's going to give you a little bit of extra shock resistance as well. Overall, great package, fast, incredible camera. That's my smartphone choice for the ultimate back to school gadget guide. So there you have it, my ultimate back to school gadget guide for 2015. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Big thanks to Best Buy for making this video possible. All of this stuff is available on bestbuy.com. I'll have all the relevant links down in the description if you want to check out pricing and availability on any of this stuff. Hopefully you pick something up and it improves your college experience, potentially making it the best college experience possible. Thanks again, guys. I'll catch you on the next episode. Later.